What's up, everybody? So, we are going to be covering this Unit Super Attack Trunks. With the Prime Battle Trunks EZA being announced and coming very soon, I figured this Trunks would be great to cover because he is probably the best linking partner for Prime Battle Trunks. They share quite a few links together, but this Trunks also gives out hefty support. So, I wanted to prove that this Trunks wasn't just another support unit that couldn't hold his own, but rather a great support unit that is great for many teams that he is available on. So, taking a look at him, he is at 55%, so no dupes, a very realistic scenario for all of you. He also has no equipment on him. I try to save the bronze plus 500 attack equipment for Dokkan Fest exclusives, because I am low on them, but obviously put some equipment on him and he will look better. He is also at full link level 1. Now, this isn't as big of a deal. Obviously, he will look better with full link level 10, but he isn't a big bad bosses unit per se. You know, none of these links really improve that much by getting to link level 10, so I wouldn't worry too much about link leveling this guy. It's not the biggest deal in the world. But obviously he will look better with full link level 10. So we are currently in the Legendary Goku event on a Super Saiyan's team, and we actually have the best friend of this unit, Super Trunks, which I want to quickly go over. It is Super Saiyan Gohan Youth, or actually Gohan Youth, because that is the condition that you need to launch his unit super attack. It is activated when there is an ally whose name includes Gohan Youth attacking in the same turn, so Super Saiyan Gohan Youth does count, and the unit super attack does greatly raise attack for one turn and raise defense infinitely, as well as a high chance of stunning the enemy, which is a huge improvement over raising attack and defense for one turn, and a medium chance of stunning the enemy. So it is quite an improvement, also in terms of damage, because you go from a supreme multiplier to an immense multiplier on his unit super attack. Now, the only problem I have with this Trunks is that his unit super attack requires there to be a Super Saiyan Gohan, or well, not Super Saiyan Gohan, but a Gohan Youth on rotation with him, rather than just on the team. If we look at previous unit super attack units that I've covered, like STR Videl for instance, she only required her unit partner for the super attack to be on the team instead of on rotation. So this does limit team building in a way, and it does affect your rotations. You will want this Gohan on rotation to get that unit super attack. So that is a problem. But it's not the biggest deal in the world, because this Gohan right here is probably one of the best units that you can have with this Trunks due to his defensive capabilities in slot 1. So a turn 1 defense of basically 100k, 99k, that is without a link. I forget which link it is. I believe it's Cold Judgment that gives 25% defense. So we are missing out on a defensive link, and we don't have any other support on rotation except this Trunks, so we're going to go ahead finally and get this first attack stat off. Now, he is going to be getting a unit super attack here, which is very good, because he will be raising defense infinitely here. 1.66 million on the super attack. That's not the worst at all by any means. He will obviously get better over time because of that stacking defense. He is at 55% as well, remember that. You know, he does have a lot of room for improvement, but his damage isn't really his selling point, it really is his support. He is able to give 40% support and Ki plus 3 to Hybrid Saiyans, which is an actually, like, a very deep roster of units. You know, there are tons of Hybrid Saiyans units in Dokkan, so it's actually a very good support unit, or a support ability rather, and it's not giving just 30%, it's giving 40%, so it's actually quite a big deal. So I would like to get this Prime Battle Trunks on rotation with him, but I also want to try and get this Gohan on rotation So what I'm going to do is I am going to float this Prime Battle Trunks here because I want to see what his defense is going to look like, the unit super attack Trunks, when he does have Dismal Future active, which is a 20% defense boost at link level 1, which is quite substantial. You know, some units give... It's comparable to, like, getting a stack of defense from super attacking, so it's a decently big deal. You know, 20% defense is quite a chunk of change left on the table if you don't have that link active, so it is what it is. Taking a look at this Trunks' passive skill, he has attack and defense plus 200%, and a medium chance of launching an additional super attack, a medium chance being 30%. Hybrid Saiyans category allies key plus 3 in attack and defense plus 30, or plus 40% rather, plus 40% support. So quite a difference between this unit and previous units that I've covered that had paragraphs for their passive skill. Very simple this time around, and it's very good. A 30% chance of launching an additional super attack. The additional super attack will actually be a 12-key super, a regular super, and not a unit super. So it will not be infinitely raising defense twice. You won't get 2 full defense stacks. You'll get that defense stack and then a 30% raise for 1 turn. So it's still good, especially defensively, if you do get that additional super attack, obviously. So taking a look, we actually have Cold Judgment activated from this movie hero support Gohan, who I believe is giving 30% support on rotation. It has been quite a while since I used this Gohan. Oh, he's giving 40% support. That's quite good. I thought it was just 30% support. It has been a long time since I used this Gohan. So we have quite a bit of support on rotation with Cold Judgment active and a defense stack from the last time we saw him. He is now almost double the defense that he was originally. He is at 172k defense, almost 173k, which is quite a large jump. We are going to float off this Super Saiyan Gohan. I'm also going to use an item here because I know that this movie hero's Gohan is not the best defensively, and I do not want him to get super attacked. So let's grab another unit super attack here with this Trunks, who is greatly raising attack for 1 turn. So obviously getting the unit super attack is going to make him do way more damage because of the immense damage multiplier, greatly raising attack for 1 turn instead of just regularly raising attack and a supreme damage multiplier. So 1.86 million. You know, again, you have to remember we're not looking at, you know, a Dokkan Fest exclusive or anything like that. This is a banner unit. Now, that's not too bad in terms of damage, especially considering all of the utility that this Trunks brings. You know, on his 12-key super attack, he has a medium chance of stunning the enemy. On his 18-key super, he has a high chance of stunning the enemy. So, Super Battle Road, you know, if you think that you might need a Super Battle Road unit, this Trunks will be a pretty decent fit. And again, I was talking of this Trunks being a very good unit, or pretty much the best linking partner with Prime Battle Trunks. Now, when Prime Battle Trunks gets his EZA, I am assuming that Prime Battle Trunks to be incredible, just like the Prime Battle EZAs that come before him. And I want to note this, that Prime Battle Trunks gets a huge bonus facing off against multiple enemies. So Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road will most likely be his forte. And because of that, facing off against multiple enemies is a good thing, and thus this Trunks having a high chance of stunning the enemy does make him a fairly good unit to use in Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road. You know, defensively turn 1, he had 100k defense without much support on rotation, without many of his links active. But you know, if you have him linked turn 1 with this Prime Battle Trunks, as you can see here, they share 5 links together. You can probably have like 110k defense turn 1, which, you know, is quite low. But with an item which you probably will be using in turn 1 of Extreme Super Battle Road, I think it will be passable, and it will only improve with time, especially if you do get a rotation with like Prime Battle Trunks, this Trunks, and then a, you know, LR AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, where you can get the unit super attack with this Trunks and get his defense raised. We are currently at 212k defense. That is good. That's good now. You know, now I would feel safe enough to put him in slot 1, but we're going to put him in slot 2 once again. Actually, let's put him in slot 1 because I'm not entirely sure how much damage that this Prime Battle Trunks will do to this Goku. Yeah, let's put him in slot 1. We are missing out on 2 links. I do want to put him in slot 2, to be completely honest with you. But we're going to put him in slot 1. We're going to miss out on... Oh, but we're going to miss out on Fierce Battle. That's a quite big amount of attack left on the table. We're going to just hope that this Trunks can actually finish off this Goku here. So 212k defense is not bad. Let's just grab this key orb here. Now, my Prime Battle Trunks is actually SA10 currently, and, you know, he's not rainbowed. He does have 99% of his hidden potential system done. I am just waiting for him to get his EZA so I know what to build him for. So yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Just put him in slot 1 and have him attack. 1.62 million. You know, not that bad. You have to remember that that is without the unit super attack, however. That was just a regular super attack, so we didn't get a greatly raised attack for 1 turn. We didn't get the immense damage multiplier. That was simply supreme damage. So yes, that was a bit of a weaker scenario for him, but still, 1.62 million isn't too bad when you consider you're getting, once again, 40% support. You're getting a 30% chance of an additional super attack. You had that 30% chance to stun the enemy, so you had quite a bit going on there. His link set is okay. You know, as I said before, he doesn't really benefit all too much from link level 10, but he does have quite a few decent links, and some of his standout links are Cold Judgment, Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan. You know, those links are quite good. I think we have almost every link active here, except for Fierce Battle, which is, of course, a little disappointing because you do miss out on that attack. So his defense now, 207k. Now, we do have more support on rotation from this Super Saiyan Gohan, who is giving 30% instead of the 40%. So he's going to look a little worse, but pretty much the same deal. He's going to be hitting around that 1.7 million attack stat or so on his regular super attack. We're going to drop a Ghost Usher here because I don't want to have Prime Battle Trunks get absolutely annihilated yet, because he is not EZA'd yet, guys. His EZA is coming about a week from now as of recording this video, so you have to remember that. But going through the unit super attack Trunks' link skills: Messenger from the Future, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Cold Judgment, Royal Lineage, Dismal Future, and Fierce Battle. You definitely want Cold Judgment and Fierce Battle activated. That's just my 2 cents. That Super Saiyan as well, because those are just some of the best links that this Trunks has. Cold Judgment is the most important. You know, you definitely want that extra defense on this Trunks. It really helps with this turn 1 defensiveness. You know, turn 1 defense is always the most important thing in the game now. I wouldn't say it's like the ability to stack, because we have so many stacking units. It really is their turn 1 defense. How well are they able to tank turn 1 without any buildup, you know, when they're the most vulnerable? So this Trunks, while his turn 1 defense is not the best, definitely having that I'm sorry. Once again with the stuttering. Having that Cold Judgment link active will definitely help him immensely when it comes to his defense. And if you manage to get unit super attacks off, then you start to raise your defense every single turn. And defensively, after maybe 3 super attacks, 4 super attacks, he'll be 300k defense or so. And then I'll start to feel comfortable with him in the hardest of the hardest endgame content, like the God of Destruction event or something along those lines. Even then, 300k defense isn't exactly the most, but I would at least feel comfortable with him taking normal attacks, right? So let's get maybe 1 or 2 more super attacks with this Trunks. This is with him having every single link active this time, but without support except for his own support ability. He is at 190k defense, so not too shabby. Let's actually just get this as one final super attack, and we're going to call it a video. Because overall, you know, this Trunks doesn't infinitely raise attack for one turn, so basically he will be doing about the same amount of damage no matter what you do. Obviously, giving him support and everything else will help, but his role, he's just an amazing unit. And he's on quite a few categories as well. He is on, I believe, 8 categories. I guess we're going to actually get one more super attack with him next turn, which will actually be decent. I would have liked to see the super attack with the no support on rotation, but it looks like we're not going to be able to get there. So I might as well just go over his categories right now. He is on Hybrid Saiyans, Future Saga, Movie Heroes, Vegeta's Family, Super Saiyans, Bond of Master and Disciple, and Battle of Wits. Hybrid Saiyans will most likely be his best category, then Super Saiyans, Vegeta's Family, you know, Movie Heroes, things of that nature. You know, categories with a lot of Hybrid Saiyans on them will be where this Trunks really shines, because you definitely do want that support ability going to good use instead of just being used for nothing, really. We failed this Dokkan attack, by the way, because we don't really care. We just want to see one more attack stat with this unit, Super Trunks. But overall, he has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 8 categories. Not too bad. A banner unit, you know. That, at the end of the day, you have to remember, this is a banner unit. You know, this isn't some Dokkan Fest exclusive. This isn't a free-to-play unit that's EZA'd as well. This is just simply a banner unit. And you can get this on pretty much any banner that you summon on at this point. Obviously, a lot of it comes down to luck. But impressive. It's very impressive what this Trunks is doing. For the last hurrah, 212k defense, once again with the support from this Movie Heroes support Gohan. We're going to drop another Ghost Usher, just so we don't have to worry about anything here. Get that one final super attack in. This is going to be, once again, the unit super attack, so immense damage multiplier, greatly raising attack for one turn, an infinite stack of defense. Very good. Obviously, if he did have the ability to stun this Goku, then this Goku would be well, he would have a high chance of stunning this Goku. 1.86 million, so yeah, it's about what we saw earlier, pretty much the same that we saw earlier. The only ways to improve it would be to give him equipment and to link level 10 him, but still, a very solid support unit, definitely worthy of being awakened and being used on some of your teams. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later.